All right, hello, and welcome to the finals of our Dark Souls 1 Prepare to Die Edition tournament. I'm here joined with Alibaba. How are you today, Alibaba?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking, Alex. Hello, everyone. And it's going to be the grand finals of our DS1 Prepare to Die Edition All Bosses tournament between two of the best runners of this game, Mario versus Regal. It should be hopefully quite exciting to watch.
Yep, two very, very good runners, very similar in skill level. It really could go either way. Mario is coming from the losers bracket, so if Mario wins this first race, we will have to go to another one. Mario needs to win 2, Regal needs to win 1, because he was coming from the winners bracket. So it should be pretty exciting stuff. And yeah, I think without further ado, I'm gonna ask Maz to start the race, and we should be starting very shortly. Yeah, good luck to both runners. This should be good stuff. Okay, we're off. So they are going to be doing the same route. So there shouldn't be any big deviations. Shouldn't be too hard to follow, which is always nice.
Yeah, they're both going to be doing the ES Mailus route, which is has been the de facto route that people have done in this tournament so far.
Yeah, this route is very good for real time. So that's something about the tournament runs is they are measured in real time and not the in-game time like it would be on the leaderboards. So you won't see them doing any in-game time strats like quitting out during doors and stuff. So yeah, this route is just very, 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 very quick for both in-game time and real time, to be honest.
Yeah. So as you can see, they both started with Thief and Black Firebombs. Thief because it starts up the Master Key, and Black Firebomb so they can kill Asylum really quick, as you just saw from both runners here.
Yeah, as expected, still very synced up. The Asylum's very, very consistent.
They both got the Bandit's Knife, which is not a very good weapon, but it's all they can get with this class at the moment.
Yep, we need something to start with. Yeah, so basically what they're going to be doing is only using the Bandit Knife for one boss. And then ultimately the goal is to get an upgraded Dragon Tooth and Dark Bead, which will be the main weapons that they'll use. So good to see neither of them quit out using their in-game time muscle memory. So still very, very synced up.
There's a cool little trick you can do when you arrive in Defiling Cure. If you bring up the key bind menu, see if they do it. Okay, they do. Yeah, so as you can see, when you bring up the keybind menu, it basically stops the message you normally get from appearing, so you can begin to sprint instantly.
Yeah, so just running through Undeadburg, very, very common to get a lot of hollows jumping at you in this area.
Yeah.
But they know what they're doing. I'm sure they'll be fine.
The hollows can be really obnoxious. Sometimes they're just super chill, and then other times they're just Olympic jumpers that are trying to get at you. So they're both going to buy some items from the Undead Merchant to get some arrows, the rapier, the bow, the shield. And then they're going to perform a glitch called Prompt Swap, which is a PC exclusive glitch, because what you do is you place the mouse cursor over one of the arrows in the merchant menu, and press A or X on the controller and left mouse click at the same time, and that will allow you to carry the confirmation box into another set of items basically. And that allows you to buy items that you normally can't afford, which is what they did for the bottomless box.
Looked like Regal missed the kick there, but doesn't really matter too much. Oh, they both got blocked by that hollow. So here we could see it deviate a little bit, depending on the RNG that Taurus gives them. But it's not too, won't be too different.
One of the nice things about the Bandit's knife is that it actually deals a decent amount of bleed damage. So you'll see around halfway through the fight, just a big chunk of his health will be taken away, and that's because of bleed.
I think they might have just had the exact same RNG. I might be wrong, but that looked like exactly the same. So they're pretty synced up still.
They're like almost perfectly synced up.
Right, so yeah, that was the end of the bandit knife.
Same time.
Yeah, that was the end of the bandit knife. Moving on to weapon number 2 of the run, which will also only be used for one boss.
Yeah.
Yep, this just shows how consistent both these runners are. That like just how synced up they are.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you want to explain the skip we're about to see next?
Yeah, sure. So they're gonna be using a death cam skip, and death cam basically just lets the the game will basically think they're gonna be dead, so the game won't load anything, and this will actually allows them just to run past stuff like gates that would normally be loaded, but in the death cam state it won't be loaded. So they're just gonna run through the Sense Gate skip and then reset the game to get it back to its normal state. So right here they're just gonna be touching a plane that triggers the death cam. You can see actually Regal does the left side and Mario does the right side. There is a difference. The left side is a little faster, but it makes the hollow more likely to follow you down to the bonfire. So it's actually possible that Regal might not be able to sit, but it doesn't happen too often. Yeah.
Alright, nice.
So there we go. They're just going to run through the gate and reset the game, and they'll be in Sense Fortress. Luckily, neither of them had the hollow follow them all the way down, so...
Yeah. Usually that hollow's pretty chill, but sometimes he just becomes Usain Bolt, and there's literally nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. Like I said, doing the right side riposte is I think it's either impossible if you're fast or just way less likely for him to follow you. I am a left-sider, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, so both runners are going to be doing the move swap glitch right here. Basically, that in this game, essentially, the only weapon that they let you two-hand in your left hand is the bow. So if you queue up the two-handed of the bow in your left hand doing an animation like the jump, and then at the right time swap it out to another weapon, the game will actually two-hand that weapon in your left hand, which isn't supposed to happen. And because the bow doesn't have a run attack or anything, the game will take that moveset from the right-hand weapon, which in this case is the rapier. And the run-in attack for the rapier is a double hit. It does a double tick of damage. So they're going to be taking advantage of that.
Unfortunately, Regal missed the wall break, which can happen. Like, if you're just in an unfortunate spot, it can definitely not break the wall for him. So he had to do an extra quit out there, which, as you can imagine, not very good for real time. But he's not, he's not too far behind anything. Obviously, anything can happen. He's not far behind at all.
And the reason they had to break the wall was so they could go free Big Hat Logan, because they want to buy some Soul Spears from him later for a little trick called Gothless, which we'll get to in a bit.
Both running through Sense Gate Skip very nicely, getting good cycles. Not having to wait for the pendulums. And yeah, so Mario doesn't have enough souls. In this route, you actually need a certain amount of souls before you go into Iron Golem. So Mario, you will be seeing Mario and probably Regal kill the enemy at the top here, which we call Bob. Hopefully Mario does, because he needs it. Oh yeah, you can see him. You can see him going for it. There you go. That was pretty spooky.
Oh, not healing before the fog gate. Monka.
Yeah, he should be fine.
Yeah, so the main strategy for Golem is basically when you deal 400 damage below his knee level, he'll stagger. And then if you deal 200 additional damage, he'll fall. So you want to kind of position him in a way so that he'll fall off as soon as you stagger him, as soon as you can make him fall. Which can be a bit finicky, but with practice, it's pretty easy most of the time.
Yeah, you gotta be in very, very precise positioning to do it. Which takes quite a bit of practice. If you're just in slightly the wrong position, then Iron Golem likes to not fall and, you know, do other stuff himself, so. But they both did it very well.
Yeah, very clean actually from both of them.
So this next area is very scary because both of them are very far away from their last bonfire, so dying in the next like couple minutes or so would be very, very bad. And the rafters are can be very scary, especially going up the initial ladder here. Oh, looked like Regal jumped too early there. Yep, so Mario made it past the ladder just okay, but those knives can just hit you and there's nothing you can do, so it is very, very scary.
Yeah, and if either runner were to die now, they would go all the way back to the Undead Parish bonfire, which is like a 5-minute time loss or something.
Yeah, you'd have to do the whole skip and the whole area again, so. But they should both be fine. After getting past that initial ladder, it's usually pretty safe. There you go. So now they'll have a bonfire very soon here. But yeah, so in this route, you don't take that first Anor Londo bonfire, which is why it's very scary during the rafters. So you actually take the one down here instead.
Yeah.
Now they're going to be picking up the ring here, which seems kind of random, but it'll be used for a glitch later on. They will not be using miracles. Unfortunately, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, and they get 15 endurance and 27 strength, and 27 strength is the important one because that's the minimum strength requirement to two-hand the next weapon they're going to get, which is the Dragon Tooth.
Yeah, endurance will be the important one later on, though. The 15 doesn't matter now, but they will get a very specific amount of endurance later to perform some glitches.
Yeah, and they're both going to attempt a little trick here with the elevator. We'll see if Mario gets it here. He does, nice. So yeah, basically if you quit out before the elevator's finished moving, it will go back to where it was before you pulled the lever. And that'll make it so that Mario doesn't need to pull the lever to bring the elevator down when he goes to Painted World later, which doesn't save as much time RTA, but it's still a couple of seconds, which is nice.
Oh, and actually, they actually did it, they did the two different ways. Mario did the he queued up the quit out menu and then walked off, and Regal did the jump strategy. So, both ways, very valid. It's just kind of personal preference. So hopefully neither of them get hit here. This is a... Oh, Mario, yeah, Mario's actually... Yeah, Mario was looking behind. You can also just use sound, but yeah, looking behind is a little safer. Seems like Regal is just listening. Yep, nice.
So Mario is going to take the ONS bonfire. We'll see if Regal takes it as well.
I imagine Regal will as well. Yeah, it looks like he will be. Yeah, I mean, it's even if you're really good at this game, like they are, like you can still definitely die to ONS, especially in a like no RTSR fight. So
yeah, you know, ONS is definitely the most RNG heavy fight in this route, I would say.
Definitely, yeah, definitely up there.
Yeah, we will get to see the true power of move swap with the Dragon Tooth on this fight. Because Dragon Tooth is normally a very slow weapon, which would be useless, but when you use move swap to make it a very fast weapon, it becomes quite powerful.
Yep, so I think, so you see Mario healed there, even though he was only down a little bit of health, but that actually prevents him from getting one-shot by a lot of attacks. And it'll allow him to play a lot more riskier, since he can get hit by a lot of things. And Regal does the same thing. Or he can get hit by a lot of things and still survive with the full health, so. So it's very unfortunate fight so far for Mario. Oh, and Regal got hit through the fog gate. Oh, man. Both unfortunate starts here.
Actually, a really clean Ornstein for Regal.
Yeah, Regal definitely played that very well. And Mario,
this is
understandably,
really
is playing very safe. Because
dude, like three shovels in a row or something there.
Yeah, that. Oh my. That's.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's really unfortunate.
Oh.
And meanwhile, Regal has taken down Smo.
Yeah, you could tell Mario was getting impatient there, and he just wanted to get the final hit in on Ornstein. That was very unlucky. Yeah, that
was extremely unlucky.
That is why you take him on fire.
You got like 6 shovels or something in that fight total.
All right, let's hopefully he gets a good fight this time.
Two walk openers.
Oh, okay. He got no dodge Ornstein. Yeah, there you go. That. Oh, sorry. Shouldn't have spoken too soon.
Almost perfect.
Shouldn't have spoken that soon. Okay, still not too bad. The fight is basically over after Ornstein, so. But Regal's making his way to Gargoyles. Which is a very consistent fight, but the Hollow Room just before Gargoyles definitely can give you some trouble sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we've seen multiple people this tournament die in the Hollow Room, so. But he made it through just fine. And you actually saw there Regal do what's called a ladder move swap. So instead of using the jump animation to perform the move swap, he did the getting off the ladder animation.
Yeah, very swag. And as you can see, gargoyles just completely melt when you fight them with Dragon Tooth move swap.
Yeah, this is the power of Sen's Gate Skip, allowing you to get some powerful stuff earlier in the game than you normally would.
And you might be thinking, why are they ringing the bells when they skip Sen's Gate? Well, the reason for that is because they're ringing the bells not only opens Sen's Gate, but also opens the pit in Firelink Shrine. And we want to do that so we can scam Frampt a little bit later to get a bunch of souls.
We'll see how the Hollow Room behaves for Mario here. It's usually pretty fine. Usually fine. Oh, actually Mario did the safer strat, which is just to block those two at the beginning. Which is, yeah, it's very safe when you do that, which probably a good idea. Not worth the risk. Alright, Regal buying the catalyst here. Still going strong. Mario also going strong, apart from the one fight. Everything else has been very good.
We're going to see Regal attempt some plunge shenanigans here. So basically, when you plunge on a sloped surface in this game, you get into like this glitched animation. And you can the game actually lets you roll out of that animation, and if you time it correctly, you can actually iframe lethal fall damage that way. So he's gonna attempt to do that to get to the bottom of Blacktown really quick.
Oh, no.
Except the ogre just caught him there.
It should be fine though. It's not a big deal. He was gonna be poisoned once he got down to the swamp anyway, so it's not. Yeah, it won't really make a difference.
Well, what have we here?
Yeah, and you see Mario kicking Lautrec off here. It is done for a reason, because Lautrec kills the Firekeeper later on, and they're gonna want the Firelink bonfire to rest at later. So that's why he gets kicked off. He's also just kind of a jerk, so he deserves it.
Yeah. So now Regal's going to take on Quailag, which can be a finicky fight as well, depending on the RNG you get, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, if he gets the good opening, which he did, it should be a very fast fight.
Yeah.
Because he's actually going to hit the back here. He's going to trigger her other attack. Yeah, I think, I don't remember how much damage you have to do, but if you do a certain amount of damage to her back, then it triggers that one attack. Which is very useful in speedruns.
When you get the opening Regal did, the fight's pretty much over.
Yeah.
Super free.
Mario also getting very clean plunges.
Yeah. And Regal's gonna kill Inengi here. And as you can see, he's part of the Firebomb Club, so he's just gonna firebomb the maggots.
Yep. Alright, so Regal's entering the section of the run where he's going to do all his level ups. Also buy some spells.
Yeah. So basically, he's gonna. I'm not the best at explaining it, but basically, the game automatically stores a quantity of 99. in every loading screen. And so, when you queue up a confirmation box and carry it into the front menu, you can actually sell the quantity you have stored of an item. And when you do that, you basically get like an underflow situation where the game thinks that because you've sold more of an item than you have, that therefore have the max number of the item. So the game lets you sell 999 Quelaag souls, and it gives you 99 souls as well in return. So it's the ultimate scam, pretty much.
Yep, so Regal's selling a bunch of Quelaag souls that he doesn't have. Getting a ton of souls, and he's gonna, as you can imagine, get to a very, very high level. And then he also used quantity storage there to buy 4 soul spears.
Yeah, now he's gonna get a bunch of levels.
And Mario's catching up. Like I don't know if he's catching up, but he's like really not that far behind. Mario's also just entering the level up section. So now Regal has all the levels he needs for the rest of the run. And yeah, he got 52 endurance there, which is important for meme rolls later on. And then of course 45 dex, because that makes you cast spells faster.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the nice things in this version of Yes Madus as compared to the old one is that we can use soul spears on Stray these days instead of Dragon 2+0, which is a
Yes.
massive improvement.
Yeah, the Dragon Tooth is good, but Stray Demon just has like so much health. Crazy. But yeah, Soul Spears make it so much better. Alright, Regal doing a good job at avoiding those hollows. And if he's lucky, he can just spam the R1 button.
Yeah, didn't get the right. Well,
Yeah, he didn't get the good opening, but he's gotten good attacks from after the opening, so yeah, that was very good.
Clean. He's gonna get the Peculiar Doll, which is the item you need to enter Painted World, and then he's gonna head there immediately. Because there's an item we want to pick up there for a glitch.
Oh, interesting. He put on the he put on the gargoyle helm.
Yeah, the pink.
Not actually sure why. I guess
it's for style. Yeah, that is actually why he does it though.
Okay. I was like, I guess it does give you more defense if you get hit by some enemies during Painted World or something. It's pretty good style though. Yeah, also known as the pink helm. Okay, Mario getting the same opening as Regal. Although, unfortunately, another AoE.
Oh, so
You might be able to block it. Yep.
yeah,
That's
the
another
Mario's
thing,
charge draft.
Yeah, that's another great thing on this new route, is that you can just kind of block the AoEs, and it's like no problem. So you don't have to like run out of the way, you can just kind of stay there and keep spamming and then block and go back to attacking. We'll see if Regal and Mario, we'll see if they do the plunge up here in Painted World.
I think Mario might. Not sure about Regal though.
Yeah, because it's actually possible for one of the hollows in Painted World to follow you, and then he actually gets in the way of your fall, like when you're plunging, and it's very easy to die if that happens, so... Nope, Regal is not doing it. Probably smart, because the plunge, it doesn't save like an insane amount of time or anything. So it's better not to risk the death, for sure.
Oh, looks like he's not going to heal.
Yeah, he's not healing. I mean, you can if you ran this quite a bit, you do kind of get in a habit of doing the same pathing every time, which can avoid the arrows. Like it is pretty simple to avoid them, as long as they're consistent in your pathing.
Yeah,
so he's just
pathing. And he's going to shoot sort of the bow here, so that when she goes invisible, if he doesn't get the good lock on, he can still see where she is. But he got the good lock on anyway.
Yep, basically perfect fight right there.
Yeah.
Priscilla can just spawn anywhere there pretty much, so if she spawns behind you, your lock-on breaks, and then you have to look for your arrow, and it's definitely wastes a few seconds. And I don't think Mario's doing the plunge either, because I think he would have switched to the Dragon Tooth. Yep.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, so I've explained DSM quite a lot during the tourney, so would you mind explaining it for me this time? Regal?
Yeah,
I mean, Nak, sorry.
So Mario, or Regal, just used quantity storage to buy 999 pikes, and this actually allows him to do equip slot manipulation, which basically just lets him equip the red sign soapstone as a ring. And because red sign soapstone shares an ID with the red tearstone ring, when it's equipped as a ring, then it actually gives you the effects of the red tearstone ring. So that's how they get it without actually going to pick it up.
Yeah, it's a very, very convoluted glitch, actually. It's much easier to do than it is to explain in depth.
Yeah, there's a lot to it, so
yeah, there is. Yeah.
Kept it brief. I also don't know exactly all the details, but
Yeah, all you need to know is basically it lets you get red tearstone ring without actually having to pick it up properly.
Yeah, the ESM is just a glitch that allows you to equip anything in any slot, basically. So just putting the red sign soapstone as a ring is what they're doing.
And red tearstone ring, for anyone who doesn't know, is a ring that increases your attack rating by 50% when below 20% health. So when you combine that with the fact that we're going to get Dragon Tooth plus 5 move swapped, we're going to end up dealing a lot of damage throughout the run.
Someone in chat said, insane arrow dodging for Mario, which I wasn't looking at his side of the screen during that, unfortunately.
Yeah, neither was I.
Alright, here's another plunge down the Hydra ladder, which is an amazing time save, because that ladder is very long. Now you're going to see Regal drop the pikes that he just bought. Well, if he... Oh yeah, there we go. I was like, if he remembers. And then he's going to pick it up. So that actually turns the 999 stack of pikes into just one pike. Because if he kept all of those pikes, he wouldn't actually be able to pick anything up.
Yeah,
or
we also
like
need
unequip a ring, I guess. But
yeah, we also need one normal pike for a glitch later as well.
yes, that's true.
Oh, that was pretty close, actually.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, and the reason you have to kill Hydra at all is because once you free Dusk, the golem in the start of Duke's Archives will drop the broken pendant when you kill him, which is the item you need to get into the DLC.
Yeah, one of the steps of getting into the DLC. One of the convoluted steps.
Regal's going back to summon Dusk again, because once you summon her here, when you enter the DLC, you can pick up the Dusk set right next to the portal. And we want to do that for the Crown of Dusk, which increases your magic damage by 20%, which will save a decent amount of time for the run.
Yeah, it'll also allow him to get Hidden Body earlier than, like, otherwise you'd have to wait to the DLC, I believe. So he'll be using Hidden Body in Duke's Archives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also he's gonna he's gonna do a glitch here. So basically he bought 997 catalysts, and then he stored a negative quantity by looking at the catalysts. So he actually stored negative 996 or negative 997. I didn't actually see how much, but basically then he did another glitch which allowed him to drop negative 997 dragon scales, which actually means you gain 997 dragon scales.
Yeah.
So that is how you get to +5 Dragon Tooth.
Yeah, basically, whenever you buy an item in this game, the game just runs a little calculation of how many items it's supposed to give you. And obviously, with a catalyst, it's just one. But it gets that number by taking 1 minus the amount you have, which should never be more than 1. But because we have 997, it gives us a negative quantity as a result. And then when you drop that, it gives you a positive number of the item. Maths, everybody.
Oh, I just saw Mario's character's name too. Is Regal's 12?
His is 12, yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Nice. Didn't even notice till now.
Yeah.
The ultimate battle between 2 and 12.
Yeah. Yeah, the true clash of the titans.
So in case you missed it, Mario is doing the quantity glitch right here.
Wait, what?
Right there. Drop negative 997. So I don't know if Mario still does Dragon Tooth Sif, Melee Sif. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think
you
so.
can see Regal is doing Magic Sif.
Yeah, and also you will notice on Mario's side that he's picking up the Elite Knight set on the way to Butterfly, which will be pretty important later.
I think I can't. I think Mario will do Seath first before Sif. I'm not sure.
If he dupes in this fight, then he will. Yeah, he will.
Oh yeah, he's duping. Okay.
So I didn't see Regal's side there, but looks like he got a really clean fight.
Yeah, I think he got a counter hit there from Sif. Yeah, that was very clean. Yeah, I think Mario has to do Thief now because... Oh no, never mind. He has enough to upgrade.
Yeah.
It's just because of the dupes, yeah.
Yeah, you just go to Seath now, so you don't have to rest again.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So he's still doing Thief. Okay, so they do deviate a little bit. I lied at the start. It looks like they're closer than they are now.
Yeah.
But I think this is the only difference.
Yeah, just keep in mind that Regal's already done Sif, and Mario has to do it after the segment.
Yeah.
Nice blanks.
So these boars are kind of funny because you can just roll right through them as if they don't exist. And I think from both runners we're gonna see the new Duke skip setup.
I hope so.
It's new to me.
No, that would be progress.
I know Mario is gonna do it. I actually don't know if Regal will. Oh, Regal got he got the slow magic attack, and he thought it was the fast one. Yeah, usually that channeler just dances, doesn't even bother you at all.
No zero cycle trident for either runner though, sadly.
Yeah, I think Regal's also doing the bow strat here.
Yep.
Yeah, I just learned this strat yesterday. It's so good. It's so easy.
Yeah, so this is a Duke skip, which is one of the oldest skips in the game, and allows you to skip going through the whole intentional death sequence and the prison sequence, and saves many minutes. And the setup we just saw is a very new one. I think it's like a week and a half old or something. Very young.
Something like that, yeah. I'm looking at Mario's past times, and I don't know if Mario's died in this tournament yet. He might have died once to like a Fire Sage elevator clip, but Mario's gotten very, very consistent runs.
Yeah. Just like consistent 110s across the board, I think.
Yeah, Mario has all 110s. That's very good. That's crazy. Yeah, I think Mario died to like a Fire Sage elevator clip or something, which is very small time loss. But other than that, like, he's done very, very well in the tournament. But then on the other side, you have Regal, who has so far gotten the best time in the tournament. He's the only one who's got a 109, or no, sorry. I think someone else had a 109. Yeah, Kata got a 109 as well, but Regal has the second best time in the tournament so far, so. And he's definitely on pace for 109 still, easily.
Yes, really been a really solid one so far. Yeah, as you can see, Seep is a pretty straightforward fight with Dragon 2+5. Just 2 running attacks at his core and then he's done.
It's a pretty good weapon.
Yes, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and you see them they don't attack like straight on to Seath, because the weapon actually will like basically when you hit Seath in the core in a certain spot, then you do extra damage, and the Dragon Tooth will actually go through that and hit a non-core spot, and you'll actually do less damage if you just hit him straight on. So that's why they were trying to hit just his side, or just the front of his belly. Right, so now Mario has to go back and do Sif.
Yeah, and
Which, if he gets a good fight, you'll see why he does melee Sif. It can be very, very fast.
yes, I guess they're both one boss apart, I guess it'd be fair to say.
Yep. Regal coming up to another very RNG heavy boss. In some ways, like, worse than ONS. I don't know. It's pretty bad, this boss, because he can just spam lightning, and then you can't get close to him, and then you don't hit him for a long time. So yeah, and I think Mario got a really good fight there. I wasn't really watching. No, Rigo got only one lightning.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, very clean. So I guess now is the best time to explain air rolls. So basically, the reason why Regal is equipping a bunch of stuff now in kind of a weird order is because basically, without going too in depth, there's basically like different roll tiers basically in this game, and within that sub roll tiers, so you have like the mid roll tier and sub roll tiers in that. And if you get just below the first sub roll tier or mid roll tier, you can actually roll in midair because the game will forget to check if it should stop you from doing that or not. And that only basically you need to get to a very, very, very specific range in your weight, like your equip load. So that's the reason why both runners got 52 endurance specifically, not any more, not any less. And they're going to use a very specific combination of items to get to the percentage of equip load that they need to get just below that first sub-roll tier. And then as you can see from Regal's side, that just allows them to roll in midair freely.
Yeah, even though that didn't seem like a long drop, that actually does kill you if you drop down there normally. Unfortunately, Mario, I think he got a slow fall when going for the plunge down the ladder, so he had to do an extra quit out. Oh. Mario's missing the... Sorry, Regal missed the move swap here. The move swap timing actually changes depending on how much you're wearing, so... It's understandable to miss it there, because you got to be very, very slow when you're wearing that much armor.
Oh, very nice autos.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, Mario also getting one lightning, but he's still running towards the end of the fight, which is all that matters. And then he also got a good attack there, so... Like, the lightning doesn't matter too much. It's when he does, like, a bunch in a row, because as long as you're still running to the end of Fog Gate, you're still good. Or you're still not wasting time.
And neither runner going for the... Oh, it looks like Regal's not going for the insane new strats on Gwendolyn.
No.
But the artist has set up, though.
Yep, he got a good Gwendolyn attack. Now, just have to pray for arrows, which, yeah, he should be able to just get him here. Not too bad of a Gwendolyn. It could definitely be much worse.
Yeah, now Regal's gonna go do Calamite, and this is the whole reason why we get Soul Spears in the first place, so we can do the Gothla strat, which has... It's relatively old now, I guess, the newer setup. It's a couple months old now. And, yeah, it just lets you, basically, if you do specific pathing when you get into the Calamite arena, you can get to, like, a blind spot where you can cast a bunch of Soul Spears at him without taking any damage, which skips having to go, you know, talk to Goth and all that stuff. So it saves quite a bit of time.
Yeah, get the key, and then go talk to Goth. It's very slow. If you have to do all that stuff, so all that extra stuff. So Mario got a really good Artorias as well, which is good to see. But Regal's not budging. Mario's doing really well trying to catch it up here, but Regal's just, he's zooming. Oh no, okay, so I think what happened there with Regal was he had a poor positioning and it actually broke his lock-on, so he missed that second Soul Spear, unfortunately. Which means it should, yeah, it'll be a 3-cycle for him here, instead of the normal 2-cycle.
Yeah, we can see.
So I think that's like 30 seconds or something.
Yeah, it's
It could
30
give Mario
seconds.
a chance.
Yeah, that might get them pretty close to even, actually.
Or def-
Oh no!
Oh, that's oh
What?
no.
That
That
is
sucks
really
so
bad.
much. One of his magic attacks there just creeped around the pillar and just homed in on Mario. Oh, and he's at this bonfire, which means he has to warp again. Yeah, basically when you die in Dark Anor Londo, it actually just takes you. Or I think if you die or bone back, no, if you die in Dark
If you
Anor Londo,
die,
it just
yeah.
takes you to that first Anor Londo bonfire. Which is why he was there and not at Township.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen that before. That was extremely unlucky.
Yeah, that was very, very unfortunate.
Meanwhile, we saw that Regole just took down Calamite. And, yeah, he's going to make his way to Manus now.
Thank you. Somebody corrected me. If the Firekeeper is dead, it brings you there. Oh man, Mario almost got hit there again. Okay.
Now, Mario's going to go do, Goffless. And Regal's going to pick up the Dark Beat spell, which is a spell that shoots out a bunch of beads at once. And when you combine it with RTSR and 99 End and the Crown of Dusk, basically all of the late game bosses are going to melt pretty much.
Yeah. So picking up Dark Beat is actually like really safe in this route. Previous routes have had much less safe Dark Beat pickups, but in this one it's like, yeah, it's really very hard to die there. Oh, wow, Regal doing the style points at that for that jump.
Yeah. Swag move swap.
I think I tried that jump once ever, and I just died, so I never tried it again. But yeah, he also did the move swap at the same time. You can see him jumping to get as close as he can to Manus.
Oh, that was a really early roll.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
That attack is tough to roll sometimes. Kind of a weird one. We we might have a race. We might have a race here.
Is he gonna do township skip?
Oh,
That would
he
be
is.
pointless.
He's gonna do
Nice.
he's gonna do a plunge down the elevator shaft over here.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
for anyone who's been living under a rock for the last month or so, this skip basically lets you. It's used in the modern all bosses routes, which skip using magic at all, and it just lets you meme roll down this shortcut elevator, which
yeah.
saves
So he's gonna do
lot of
he's
time.
gonna do a standing plunge basically, and then he's gonna do his meme rolls just like that. And that actually allows you to meme roll all the way down this very long elevator.
So that is the big time save that made melee or makes melee the fastest option now over using magic.
Yeah, that is not something I was expecting to see in this race.
Yeah, I think Regal's still barely in the lead, but it's quite a lot closer now.
It's a lot closer now, for sure. Yeah, and Regal's actually, well, both of them have been running the new optimal route, so that's actually why he knew how to do that, because he's been running the other route lately.
Really clean manners this time.
Yeah, that was really good. So now Regal's going to be doing the Demon of Ruins and Lost Izalith bosses. There is one potential very scary part at Bed of Chaos. Although if Regal heals, then it won't be as scary, so.
Yeah. Do you want to explain the little trick we're seeing here from Regal Max?
Yeah, so Regal's he's doing a bunch of quit outs here, and when you quit out in this game, you actually move backwards a bit. And then basically what he's gonna do is fall through the elevator here, and that's because, as you can see, the elevator is loading in a little bit later than the rest of the area because the elevator is part of a different area. So you can see because the elevator loads in differently or later, and he's moving backwards, it actually just lets you fall right through and plunge Fire Sage, which is very convenient, because if you couldn't plunge Fire Sage, you wouldn't be able to survive there. Yeah, Mario's doing the same thing. They're pretty. Mario's caught up pretty well. Oh, Regal didn't jump. Okay,
That's really spooky.
Yeah, he must have known he was gonna land on the edge there. So I think if he didn't land on the edge, he might have died. Like that was some good confidence. He just went for it. Oh yeah, another side effect of the elevator clip is that since you don't enter the arena normally, it never triggers the AI of the boss. So that's why Fire Sage just kind of stands there and does nothing. And that actually does work for like other bosses too.
Yeah.
If you enter the arena differently than you're expected to.
Yeah, most bosses in most Soulsborne games have the AI tied to their fog gates. And there's only a few exceptions, like Manus, I think, might be one of the only ones. But most of them it's tied to the fog gate.
I think I think like after the fog gate there's some collision or whatever that you hit. Because I think if you poop walk and then go through the fog gate, you actually can do the fight without triggering their AI, because you only go through part of the fog gate. So I think it's tied to like a little collision after the fog gate or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Just some fun trivia.
This section of the run is a lot of running. It's a lot of just running through fire, so not too much going on.
Hope everyone has their shades ready.
Yep, Franker G in chat. Which I guess is not an emote, never mind. There you go, cool cat, that works. Okay, so Regal didn't actually heal like I thought he would. He might still heal a bit later here, but with this amount of health, he could easily die to a firestorm during this fight. No, it looks like he is opting not to heal. So yeah, this could be very scary if he gets a firestorm. Mario's also not healing, which is understandable. Never mind, I lied. Mario is healing, which will be a lot safer for him here.
And they're going to perform a nice little trick called Toki Bombs. So basically, normally in this fight, there's these two orbs on the left and right side of the arena that you have to destroy in order to actually get to the physical boss itself. And normally it's supposed to be this like kind of really badly designed platforming level, but turns out if you just stand in the right spot and aim correctly and throw some fire bombs, you can just skip all that. It's very cool.
So, luckily, Regal did not get Firestorm. Although, from Mario's point of view, he probably would have preferred a Firestorm there for Regal. But yeah, that would have been very scary. And I think a Firestorm could still kill Mario if he got hit by a couple fire pillars.
If he gets hit by one, if he gets hit by one, it'll definitely be fine though.
Yeah, one would definitely be fine. But no, he looks like he's safe. Yeah, I think if Regal knew that he was still ahead, I think he would have healed for Bed of Chaos, because I think in previous tournament races he's healed there. But since he's not watching the stream or looking at chat, he actually has no idea where Mario is, so he doesn't want to waste time healing after he died to Manus.
Yeah, Ceaseless, very straightforward fight with Darkbeat. Just cast twice, and he has like no time to do anything at all.
So pretty much all that's left for Regal is the Firelink cleanup stage, which is Nito, Four Kings, Capra, and Gaping, and then Gwyn. Also Pinwheel. I didn't put Pinwheel in there, I'm sorry.
The insane Pinwheel disrespect.
I know. I forget he's a boss sometimes. Yeah, so Mario has died to ONS and also Gwendolyn. Yeah, he's died twice.
No.
Regal has died once.
Nice skeleton.
Fortunate skeleton. So basically, yeah, that's why Regal's still ahead by a bit.
So nice RTA strats from Regal here, not quitting out.
Yep. Although, if you don't quit out there, you could get blocked by the skeletons going back up the ramp. Luckily, he didn't. We'll see if he gets blocked by a skeleton. Or a skeleton head thing, which he didn't. Sometimes you can get memed by the floating skulls there as you're rolling down. Oh, Mario also almost getting blocked. Oh, Mario actually kills that skeleton in the corner. I guess maybe that's the one that blocks you at the top here. Maybe that's why. Hopefully Nito is nice and not screamy. We've had some Nito fights during this tournament where the runner has just gotten tons of screams. Oh, Regal.
Ooh,
Oh, he still got it. This might be really bad. He might load in here and fall because of what I explained earlier when you move backwards.
Yep, it happened.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Regal, I jinxed it.
This
Oh no.
That was
So now Mario's a decent chunk ahead.
that was the most unfortunate thing that happened in this race, I think.
Yeah. Both runners just getting some pretty bad luck here. Although, yeah, I mean, that one was some poor positioning by Regal. Like, I don't want to say it's all luck, but which he would agree. Yeah, just very unfortunate things going on for both runners.
Yeah, I'm not sure Moo, because he was in a very, very bad position there when he slid off.
Yeah, I don't think he could have salvaged that. You just kind of have to accept it and move on. just die as fast as you can to get back.
Two races looks quite probable at this point.
Yeah, so just in case people were unaware, Mario is coming up from the losers bracket, so Mario actually has to win twice to become the supreme victor here. So if Mario wins, we'll be taking a short 15-minute break, and then we'll be coming right back for the second race.
It's always so weird seeing people run through the pinwheel boss arena after you've killed him.
Yeah.
There's still Nito for Mario though, which can go wrong sometimes. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, for sure. I don't actually have sound, so I can't hear the screams, but I could definitely see that one. Luckily, just one scream. Oh, Regal, I think he messed up the same jump. Luckily, he quit out before he died. Is he going to run around now? Yeah, he's just going to run around.
Yes, we saw a nice little strat from Mario there to avoid the scream, where he two-handed the catalyst and then blocked. And basically the reason that works is because the actual hitbox of the scream is just a very tiny orb at your feet, pretty much. So when you block, you actually spread your legs far enough apart that the hitboxes don't connect. So it just goes right through your character model. Pretty funny to look at.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. I was so glad when that was found, because then
Yes.
don't have to time your roll anymore, and it's just like it's so trivial just to dodge that now. I didn't see what happened, but I think Mario unequipped RTSR if he's here.
Monk.
Oh no! So Mario has to do equip slot manipulation again to equip his red sign soapstone into his ring slot. He didn't actually have a ring equipped there to unequip.
Yeah, he forgot that he needs to.
He has to go into the. There we go.
But he needs to equip his ring and then.
I think he's confused about how to salvage this.
Yeah, he needs to equip the ring in his left ring slot and then go to the items menu.
Yeah,
he's writing rip in the chat.
Oh no!
This is.
You can still do it.
You can still do it. You can still win.
Mario, you should have learned the backup.
Oh no, he forfeited.
No.
Oh no, dude. Oh
no.
Dude, Mario, why? Why did you do this to us?
Yeah, like he definitely could have salvaged that. What happened? Okay, so what happened was, because with equip slot manipulation, the red tearstone ring that you actually have after you do that glitch is not real. So if you unequip it, you can't equip it again until you redo the glitch. Which Mario accidentally took it off. So that's why he had to go back and buy pikes to redo the glitch. And then, I mean, after that, I can't really explain it. I think he just didn't know how to salvage it, or forgot, or whatever.
Yeah, I think, and this is just conjecture on my part, but I think he just forgot that he needs to go into the items menu to do yes.
Yeah.
I think that's why he was confused when he couldn't equip the red tier stun ring.
Yeah, if you go into the consumables menu and then try to ESM, then you can equip one of the consumables or one of the goods or whatever.
Nice Ivan seal skip there, by the way.
No, yeah, we won't tell. Yeah, Regal knows. That's a good point. Regal can see the race chat, so he can see that Mario forfeited. Yeah, we'll let him finish.
Yeah, I mean that's really rough though, but alas, it was still a very exciting run to watch though, despite that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really back and forth there.
I mean, that makes sense, Mario.
All right, so all that's left is Capra Demon, Gaping Dragon, and then Gwyn for Regal here. So we'll likely see the out of bounds here. Like, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure Regal's gonna do the depths out of bounds, which is a very cool out of bounds glitch.
Yeah, I hope he does.
I don't see why he wouldn't. He doesn't have the pike equipped. He's not doing the pike setup, unfortunately. If he's doing it at all. Oh,
He's not.
he's not. Dang it. We hyped up the skip and you failed us.
Yeah, but basically, there's a nice out of bounds you can do there, which allows you to enter Gaping Dragon's arena by skipping the fog gate. But it's not. It's probably slower RTA, which is why no one's really been doing it in the tourney. And it's pretty unsafe as well, at least in a race.
Yeah, it involves like at least a couple quit outs, so it's pretty slow RTA. Alright, 2 hits. Pretty quick fight.
Yeah, and now it's just the home stretch left for Regal now.
We might see the riposte ending here, which is actually slower RTA, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. I don't want to guarantee anything. Ranker Z, by the way. All right, good RNG from the knight there to set up RTSR.
Yeah, and he also did a nice toggle escape. Basically lets you escape the stagger because the game prioritizes the animation of the toggle over the stagger.
Yeah. Also, they also do that when they land after dropping down from places, as you might have noticed throughout the run. Toggle when they hit the ground. But you do have to be careful about toggling here when you're running, because toggling screws up the enemy's AI a lot, as we've discovered over the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it can make the enemies pretty unpredictable.
Yeah, toggles are very janked in this game.
Just two dark beats, as expected, but
you
can do a
GG to
little...
Regal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Regal is the victor of the Dark Souls 1 Prepared to Die Edition
Yep.
2021 All Bosses Tournament. Very congratulations, Regal. So yeah, I think we will be getting
GG.
both runners in for an interview in a moment.
Yep, I will, yeah, I'll bring them in.
Alright, hey guys.
All right.
Hey.
Hello to
Yeah.
both of you. I'm like, who should I talk? How do you feel, Regal?
He feels
Oh, you're
muted.
Feels muted, man.
Hey, sorry, I had to plug
Okay.
my crap in because I've been doing my runs without headphones on because my headphones are awful. So
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah. How am I
Um,
feeling?
yeah.
I can't believe I won with that run. What happened with you, Mario?
First I died to Ornstein and Smo. I had the worst Smo RNG I've ever seen. I died to Gwendolyn. Somehow I got sniped by a soul
Dude,
man.
that's really annoying.
It was
Behind
really,
the
really
double
unfortunate.
warp.
That was one of the most unluckiest deaths I've ever seen.
I've never seen that. I've never
Did
seen
it
that.
curve around the
Yeah.
pillar and
Yeah.
hit you?
Yeah,
That's
it was an
happened to me
insane
before.
curve.
That's happened to me
Then
before.
after Nito, I unequipped RTSR. And by then I was already feeling
that
mega
sucks,
fucking
dude.
stressed. So I went back to Andre, did QS
Yeah.
again, and then I didn't see right to your Stone Ring, and then by then I thought you were already a kiln. And
No,
apparently I was ahead, but
Yeah, you were ahead.
I don't but honestly I don't care if I was ahead. I was already feeling super shitty, and like even if I won I couldn't bring myself to do another run after this. So
mine was
what happened to you?
the early game was fine. It wasn't amazing. I had like a 1730 warping out of ONS, which is like mediocre but not terrible. And then everything after that was pretty good until Manus, and then I rolled like barely too early. So I got melee opening, and into the jump opening. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh god.
And then I just rolled a little too early, and it barely hit me. But I did township skip, so
that was very poggers.
That was great.
and then I had like a basically perfect Manus on my second try. Like it was really good second try Manus, and then and then after that, everything was totally fine. And then I was thinking I was behind, so I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna heal for like beta chaos."
Yeah,
that
that's
was
what
fine.
I was saying.
But I did the Tomb of the Giants Foggate skip and got it, but I thought I was gonna mess it up because I bounced on the wall. But I landed, so then I got an infinite fall.
Oh my god! That's why I don't go for that.
I don't go for it either in these races, but I didn't know if I was behind or not, and I was not having a great run because of the death to Manus. So I was like, I'm just gonna go for it.
That was one of the saddest deaths I think I've seen in this tournament.
It was pretty lame. And then I went for it again on the second run through, and then I beefed it real bad, but I didn't die. So and then after that it was like totally fine. So it was basically like Nito and Manus. Oh, I also got a 3 cycle Calamite because my lock on broke on the second Soul Spear, and I didn't even notice it until after the shot went through. So yeah.
Dude, it was a good back and forth though. Like it was very synced up until ONS, and then Regal was ahead until I guess until after Pinwheel, and then Mario was ahead again.
Yeah, you were about one boss apart once you entered the DLC.
Yeah.
And then you both died in the deal. Mario obviously died to Gwendolyn, and you died to Manus. And then you were around maybe 30 to 40 seconds apart at that point. And then Tomb of the Giant stuff happened.
Yeah. I don't know who would have won then if Mario had to go remake
Yeah,
RTSR.
when Mario was at Andre,
I
when Mario,
forfeited after not seeing RTSR in my inventory, so by then I just felt like
yeah,
my head
when
was gonna explode.
Yeah.
yeah, when Mario was at Andre, you were around at the Nito Fog Gate.
Okay. And where was Mario if after he finished Andre? Like where would he have gone after
Yeah,
he finished?
yeah, you were like just
Working.
entering, like you were just entering the
Working.
fight.
So we would have been like actually pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
Yes, I wanted so Mario, with the Andre stuff, did you not know how to salvage the ESM, or was it just
I
not
did,
wanting
but
to?
at that point I just said fuck it. I don't
Yeah, yeah. Me and Max were pretty confused at that point.
Well,
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
unfortunate. I know that like Mario and I have both been like this tournament like kind of slowed down at the end, and both of us were like doing different runs because we're not going to just run ES Malus for like 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So because we had SCM and then we had to get through the lower bracket. So for me, I was just not doing runs at all of ES Malus. I went and got the world record with Dragon Tooth +5 and was running that for like 3 weeks. So it wasn't going to be a surprise to me if we didn't have the smoothest runs today, because we just have not been
Yeah.
hardcore practicing this. We've been practicing this week basically.
It's been a very long marathon.
Yeah,
Or
now we're
tournament,
both gonna go to a bar
tournament.
and celebrate not running this.
Yeah,
ever
I never have to run ES Malus ever again. So happy.
Both free.
Yeah,
Let's go.
we're all free.
And until something is found, it becomes fastest again.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, but like it has been hard for people that lasted long into the tournament, but I'd
Yeah.
say overall it's been a good thing. There's been like new discoveries that happened to it, new routes that were discovered, and we had people come back from the dead, and it was really fun in general. But it got a little rough in the last like month or so, I'd say, trying to make it through it. But in the end, it was worth it. So I'm gonna just thank everybody that participated, all the runners, all the restreamers, all the commentators, everybody. Thank you so much. It was great.
And thank you for organizing everything,
Yeah.
Regal, and GG for on the tournament win as well.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
Bob.
it was very, very well organized. Went
Yeah, it went great.
smoothly. It's pretty hard sometimes to schedule around a bunch of different people, especially at the start of the tournament.
Yeah,
You just had all these
definitely.
different time zones and
it
schedules.
became easier as it went on, but at the beginning was kind of like crazy. Yeah. Tournament organizer wins. Insane rigging.
It's
Yeah,
rigged
was
from the start.
first seed and won, dude. I think
Yeah.
or something. Like that.
Hmm.
But I'm not gonna do another race to confirm that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Do
Anything
we have
else?
someone to raid?
We can. I haven't checked.
I'll pull someone up to raid. Let's see.
Everyone's playing Elden Ring.
Oh,
No,
no.
there's
Who?
Who?
what is that?
Who's Elden Ring?
I don't know.
Is that some mobile game or something?
Here's someone that's not playing Elden Ring. Cool. All right, I got somebody. But yeah, I mean, other than that, like, I don't know what to say. It's just like, thanks for watching, thanks for participating. Shout out to Demon Souls because I think they're going to be having a tournament in January. But it'll probably Demon Souls remake. It'll probably not as big as this one, which will be a good thing. So it'll be fewer people, so shorter tournament. But and we'll probably have some Speed Souls stuff coming up soon. That we haven't fully fleshed out, but we'll be talking about it. Keep an eye out for more commentary though, or not commentary, content. Yeah.
Yes, we'll definitely have some stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone, and see you next time. See you for the Demon Souls tournament and other Speed Souls content.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.